What is up, beautiful Bling crew? How are you? If you are joining us, let me know you are here so we can say hi. We have lots of fun stuff to do tonight. I'm going to be working on doing some designs on the little eggs and stand that were in this month's Bling Box. I know we had seen a question in the group on what you guys were doing, so hopefully I can give you a few ideas on designs that you can do. And then for this month's pattern that was in this month's Bling Box, if you got the Bling Box or the combo box, I sent you guys an email to let you know I'm recommending a change to one of the colors. Now, you will have enough rhinestones that came in the box to make this change, so you don't have to worry about ordering additional stones. That is not something I would do to you guys. The intention of what is in the bling boxes is that you have enough items that come with the box to complete that project. So you don't have to worry about running out of stones. You have more than enough to make the change. So I emailed you guys a copy of the pattern as well as I added it to your account in the download section. And some people I've gotten a little bit more questions where people aren't sure where to find the downloads. So in your account on the website, once you log in, if you go to your order history, either in the order itself or there's a download section, you will see all of the items that you have ordered that have a pattern or an SVG attached to it. And then the little green button on the side, don't click the name of the pattern. That's going to take you back to the product listing. Click the little green button on the side, and that is going to download the file to your device. You can download it to your computer or to your phone so that you can view it. Where some people are running into trouble is a lot of the files contain a zip folder. It's not just a PDF or an SVG or an AI file. Because a lot of the patterns include multiple different types of files, so there's the PDF that is the printable one for the pattern, as well as a PNG, which if you are a person who does sublimation, the PNG is what you're going to use. So to save space when you download those and to make it easier and quicker for you to download them, I put them in a zip folder. So that means it combines both of those files into one folder. You have one download and you're getting both files. So you have to unzip the folder to access the individual files. All you need to do to unzip it is right click that folder and click extract, and then tell it where you want to save it on your device. If you're on your phone, you can save it to your gallery or even to your Google Drive so that you can access it on your computer at a later time. So once you extract them, then you can open the PDF, then you can open the PNGs, and you can import that file into whatever software you're using. So if it was like an SVG or AI file that you're using for, like say it was like a hotfix design, and you want to cut that template out into like rhinestone flock, you can import the SVG now into your Cameo software, your Cricut software, or if you're using Brother Scan and Cut, any of the softwares like that, you can import that file. You can't import the zip folder. It's going to tell you like file type not compatible, or it might even say that the file's corrupt or something like that. So if you see a folder and it has like a little, it looks like it has a little zipper on the right hand side, you just need to right click it, click extract, and then it will save those individual files to your device. If you ever have any questions or have problems with that, feel free to reach out to me and I will help you troubleshoot that at info@blingyourthings.com. So let's see who is here. Miss Renee, as always, how are you, honey? And Miss Ruth is joining us from Long Island. How are you? So yeah, if you are just joining us, post a comment and let me know you are here so I can say hi. And if you are new, my name is Shannon. I am the owner of Bling Things. And every month we have an amazing Bling Box that we put together a project with the coordinating rhinestones and a pattern for you guys. Then we also have our mix of the month packs that include some rhinestone mixes, some solid colors, and a small project. So you can either get one or the other, or you can get the combo box that has both of them. So last week, we did our unboxing of the items that were in what month are we in? March, in our March box. So I'm going to work on one of the projects that was in the mix of the month pack, to show you guys maybe a couple different ideas on some patterns that you can do on the egg that was included in that. And what is today? The 13th. We will have some more spots for our bling boxes that will open on the 15th. Spots open on the 15th every month. And what were we at? We will only have like 3 or 4 spots that will open for next month. I might be able to add more, like maybe up to 5, but we are at a point where we're very limited on the number of spots that we will be able to open for the next couple months. So if you want to get a bling box, make sure that you do that as soon as you can, because the next couple months, they are probably going to be sold out. I'm pretty confident they will be sold out. So, hi, Miss Darlene. You are new. Welcome. Welcome to Bling Your Things. And if you ever have any questions or you're working on a project, anything like that, join us over in our Facebook group, which is Bling Your Things Rhinestones. And you can post your questions. We have close to 10,000 members in our group. Everybody is very nice and willing to help. We're all like-minded blingers, and everyone's willing to help you work through your questions. And we always love to see your finished projects. So it is a safe space to post that. And everybody will let you know how great it is and all of that good stuff. So welcome. Hi, Miss Teresa. How are you? So let me go ahead and move over to the other camera so that we can start working on the eggs. And then I did want to point out on the pattern, right? So this is the pattern that was in this month's box. The lettering is the change that I was recommending. So when you put the black diamond up next to the light sapphire, it's going to work. You're going to be able to see it, but it's not going to give us that pop that we're looking for. The lettering's not going to stand out as much so that it can be read at a distance. So you're going to want to change it to either the raspberry color or the apricot color. I'm actually doing mine in an alternating pattern. Feel free to change it however you want. You could even use the crystal next to the black with the outline. It's going to give it enough of a pop there too. So I'll show you what mine is starting to look like. And just let me know if you guys have any questions. So this is what I was talking about. So this is like the starting of the lettering. So do you see how with the raspberry or the apricot up next to the black diamond, those letters are popping out and you're able to read it very well? I was like apprehensive when I was making it because I was afraid that too much of the raspberry and the apricot next to the design, I was afraid that like it wasn't going to stand out enough. But I think it looks really cute with the pink, with the raspberry and the apricot in there. So this is what this pattern is starting to look like. And hopefully I have this done by this weekend so you guys can see the completed finished project. And if you have happened to finish yours, I would love to see it. You can post it over in our Facebook group. There is a matching pen pattern. Actually, there's two pen patterns. There is a pen pattern that says it has the same lettering. It says nice buns, and then there's a second one that has like three bunnies, the outline of three bunnies, and some flowers on it. So there's actually two patterns in the pack for the nice buns pen patterns. So let's see. All right, so what I was thinking, I started one of the eggs on the live last week, and I just did a kind of like a scatter ombre fill, and all of the colors that were in the mix, which is called Bless Your Heart. Oops. It has like pinks and purples and whites. I just kind of separated these and used that to do like an ombre fill. So I started with the darker purples at the bottom, and then I worked into the apricot, and then there's like another orangey color in there too. And then I did the pinks and then the white at the top. So you could always do that. You can do an ombre, kind of just separating out the colors that are in the mix. In the mix pack, you also got a pack of crystal and SS16. So you could use these to create a design as well. You can mix this in with this mix. It would look really nice. But what I was thinking I was going to do, and then there's also the stand for this, right? So I just colored both of these with Sharpies. And this bottom stand I'm going to do in the multi-size pack that was in the mix pack, which this is Luminous Espresso Opal. I'm just going to do a scatter fill on the stand for this as well. So there is that. So what I was thinking, right, is so that I can get these to kind of match with the pattern, is I'm going to do the egg. I'm going to draw this one, how it has like the chevron pattern. I'm going to draw that on the egg, and then I'm going to rhinestone it in that design. So I'm going to show you how I would do that. Let's see. The end of this has a flat end, so you don't have to worry about it like rolling around when you place it on a flat surface. I'm going to take my little shaker trays, and I'm going to stack up a couple, and I'm going to use my pencil to give myself some lines. So I'm going to put 3, actually I'm going to do 4. I'm going to stack up 4 of the trays next to this, and then I'm going to draw like a line all the way around. So that's going to give me a straight line to work off of. Then I'm going to take off one of the trays, and I'm going to do another line. And then take off one more. So now I have 3 straight lines all the way around so that I can use that to work off of. And I'm going to create that. I'm going to create this chevron design, which this should be fairly simple to draw if you have kind of like the guidelines to go off of, right? So I'm just going to draw like a little triangle from this center line up just past this top line. And then I'm going to make like a triangle. And then I'm going to do that all the way around the egg. You can make this as wide as you want. I'd recommend giving it a little bit of space so that you're able to place your stones in there. You're able to give yourself enough room to place your stones. So I'm just going to draw triangles all the way around this. And if you guys have finished your eggs, I would love to see what pattern or design you came up with or you decided to go with. All right, and now after I get that done, I'm going to drop down to this line and I'm going to use the center line as the guide for the top point for my bottom part of the chevron. So I'm going to go in the center. I'm going to go in the center of the triangle and I'm going to start here and I'm going to make another triangle going just past this bottom row. And I'm going to continue that up into my next triangle. And then again, just to do this all the way around. And using the little guidelines, it's going to make sure that like you don't veer off as you're going around. So now I have a little jagged chevron designed in here. And if you want to add another one up here, you can just kind of follow your same spacing. I'm just going to do mine with one right here in the center. Because what I was thinking too is I could either use this as the chevron pattern, right? Or I can use these luminous espresso because they're darker and I can use them kind of in this space. If I color this black, it's going to give the egg the appearance of being cracked. So you can do that too. But I'm just going to match this one to the same pattern on the bunny. So I'm going to grab a couple Sharpies. I'm going to use the purple and I'm going to use this orange. So let's see, we're going to do, what do I want more of? What do I want more of? Let's do this centerpiece with the orange for the apricot color. So I'm just going to color this in. So it's going to help blend in. It's going to help the background blend in with the gaps of the rhinestone. The chevron patterns always remind me of like Charlie Brown. like the shirt that Charlie Brown used to wear. Oh, and I think I forgot. There is, so every month I've been trying to have extra mix packs available if you are not a subscriber, and I make them available in the Facebook group. And if you didn't get the mix pack, or if you got it and you want a second one, there's one left. And to order that, you just need to go to the Facebook group, which is Bling Your Things Rhinestones. If you're not already a member, don't forget to answer the questions to agree to the group rules. And then you can find the post for the mix packs, and then you will leave your email, and I will send you an invoice through PayPal. And then these are ready to ship. You don't have to wait for them. If you were to order tonight, it would ship out tomorrow. So if you want to grab the last one, you just need to go do it over in the Facebook group. All right, so there's that. Actually, I think we do need to do a second one, but I can do that part later. So if you are working on your egg, let me know in the comments what kind of pattern you guys are doing, or even if you haven't started, what are some pattern ideas that you would do on your egg? I might want to do a couple rows, so I'm going to just make this a little bit skinny. What are we thinking? Do you guys have any pattern ideas to share? The other one that we could do, you could copy the same ones that are on the bunnies in the pattern for the tumbler. You could do kind of like the diamond outlines. You could do the little flowers. And since we're covering this up with rhinestones, you don't have to worry about it like looking super pretty. You're going to be covering this up anyway. Just remember to give yourself enough space to place your rhinestones on your line. Ruth gave us an idea. She said you could do 2 stripes with the U and the Y. or with the flowers in between. That's a great idea. All right, so let's see. So I'm going to use my usual glue, which is super tight fusion tack. I prefer to apply the glue in a syringe, and then I use a 20 gauge or an 18 gauge blunt tip needle. That helps with control of the amount of glue that you are putting down on your project. I'm going to do these in kind of like lines. I'm not going to honeycomb it though. I'm just going to kind of do more of like a contour fill. Because this is a mix, you know, we don't really have consistent sizing. Oh, I don't think I have a pickup tool. How do I not have a wax tip pencil right here, guys? 1 second. We can't be rhinestoning. We can't be rhinestoning without our wax tip pencil. So, all right, now I'm just gonna grab the apricot color rhinestones and just kind of like randomly place them, but I'm gonna try to do it in a straight line. So Darlene is asking, she said, I see your tumbler and it's not painted. Is it necessary to paint your tumbler? You do not need to paint the back of the surface of whatever you're rhinestoning. If you can paint it, what that's going to do is it's going to help blend in the gaps. You're not going to see the gaps in between the rhinestones as much, but it's not necessary. You don't have to color the background, and with a pattern like this, that would be kind of hard to do, to paint the background. If you want a painted background, what you could do is you could mix mica powders or glitter in with your glue, whatever kind of glue you're using, and apply it with those colors. The problem with multiple colors like this is you're going to have a lot of color changes. So you're going to want to use a mica powder color that's going to work with the colors that you're using. And you would have to have, like, if you're applying it in a syringe, you would have to mix up batches of your glue with the mica with the different colors that you're trying to match. And you'd have to switch out your glue syringe, your glue colors quite often. So it is possible. The other thing that some people do is they will use a sublimation tumbler so that it has a white background, or you could spray paint it so that it has a white background, and you would just see in between the rhinestones, you would have a white background instead of the stainless. But with the honeycomb pattern in the SS16, you're placing the stones so close together that you're already really minimizing the gaps that you have between the stones, and you're not really going to see the stainless steel show through in between the rhinestones. but having a background color is only going to enhance the overall color of what's in the rhinestone. So hopefully that answers your question. That is a great question. And that is another reason why a lot of the patterns, the newer patterns on the website, I started adding the PNG files. So if you wanted to sublimate your pattern, you can sublimate it so that you're basically able to rhinestone. You're able to follow the pattern directly on the tumbler and not have to use the printed pattern and go like back and forth. It is a lot faster if you have the pattern printed directly on the tumbler, but you would have to have a sublimation printer in order to sublimate the pattern onto the tumbler. And then you have to have a sublimation tumbler to do that as well. So a lot of we do have the sublimation kits, and I don't have like every pattern that every pattern is not currently available as a sublimation kit, but if there was any pattern that's on the website and you want it as a kit, you just need to email me and I can make it for you. Oh, that one is not apricot. I think there's less apricot in this mix than I was thinking there was. What else? Do you guys have any other questions? So I'm just going to do this purple line here too, so you can get a general idea of what it's going to start to look like. So if you guys got the Bling Box, have you started either one of these projects? And if so, which one did you start? Did you start with the egg or with the tumbler? I tried to do the tumbler this weekend, but life got in the way and I only got like half of it done. So and then I have about 9 new patterns that I need to get added to the website. I am trying to get them finished so that you guys can see what the finished tumblers will look like instead of just seeing a pattern. So a couple of you have graciously volunteered to help make the tumblers and rhinestone them for me. So if you are one of those people, I truly, truly appreciate you. I definitely can't rhinestone everything, although I wish I could. But there's just too much sometimes. So those will be coming. I'll probably do like 2 new patterns a week so that you guys have some options. And then I have my assistant who has been super amazing in helping me stay consistent with posting. So if you are in the Facebook group, you've probably noticed that we are making sure that there is more posts each day. So hopefully we're coming up in your feed more. We're providing more info. And then her and I are working on several things that will be new to the group. Oop, sorry, I was like out of the way. So overall, just a lot of new, exciting stuff that will be coming. No, you know what? You know why there's not a lot of these apricot in here is because I use them. I use them on the other egg. That is why. I used them when I did the first one. And I feel like this purple right here needs to be a little bit thicker. Then what else? I always hate when I like run out of things to say. I think we talked about it a little bit. The boxes, if you're not a current subscriber, we'll have a couple spots open for the next box. If you wanted to upgrade or downgrade your subscription, you just need to do it in your account online by the 14th for it to take effect for the April box. If you do it after the 15th, the change will not take effect until the May box. And if you need help with that, just email me at info@blingyourthemes.com. And if you're new, the website is Bling Your Themes, and the monthly Bling Boxes are under the Bling Box section. And there's a couple different options. So like what I'm working on now is the project from the Mix of the Month pack, which that includes 1 small project and then 2 packs of custom mix. Some months it's the same mix, some months it's different. I always try to make sure that it is a new mix That doesn't happen every month, but probably 95% of the time it's a new mix. And then there is 1 pack of a solid color mix and 1 pack of a solid color in a single size. Then the Bling Box is like the tumbler. You get the tumbler plus 5 to 6 packs of full-size rhinestones, a pattern, what's in there? Yeah, you get all the rhinestones to make the project, and then the pattern. So we've done lots of fun stuff other than just tumblers. Like a couple months ago, we had, or actually it was last month, we had a tote bag with a really cute Mardi Gras design on it. We've had purses, like acrylic purses. We've done hair clips. I try to keep it like fresh, new, on trend. Sometimes it's hard because I'm buying stuff like 5 to 6 months in advance. But every month I think the projects are always fun. You guys always seem to like them. So, all right, so here is what this is looking like. So I'm just going to keep finishing this, and then I'm going to fill in like these colors here with other colors from the scatter mix. Same with this. And hopefully I can finish this tonight. And then I will show you guys over in the Facebook group what the finished one looks like to hopefully give you guys a few ideas. And yeah, we've been on for almost an hour, so I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go for this evening. Where are we at? Yes, so I will let you guys go for this evening. My goal is to get this guy done by this weekend. Get this guy done. Hopefully I get the egg that we started. Excuse me, the egg that we started on, hopefully I get that done tonight and can post that in the group tomorrow. And then we have the 2 new colors in this month's box plus the new mix. So there's 3 new colors, then the new pattern. There's the new pen pattern that matches the tumbler. And we should be posting kind of like a recap of all of the new stuff that we had in the last week or 2. We should be posting that in the Facebook group tomorrow. So if you've forgotten or maybe you didn't see everything, that should refresh your memory and let you know. I do have this other project that I kind of bought like 2. I forget how it is. I double ordered on something, right? So I have this other project. It's this cute little bunny cutout, right? So it's a little bunny cutout. He has a stand. And then there is also a little wood cutout egg that goes with it. So I'm trying to put together a little mini project for this one and do this one as a class so that we could all get on probably like on a Zoom or in a private video and work on this together one weekend. So look for this to come. Again, hopefully I have to get this done soon or like Easter's going to be over. So this will be coming too. This will be another fun project for us to work on. We'll have a couple designs that go with it. You guys will get to pick which kind of design you want to do with it. So yeah, more fun Easter stuff coming with that too. But yeah, I'll let you guys go for the evening. Thank you, as always, for joining me every week. And I will see you guys over in the Facebook group. Good night.